Hey, it's your girl Bri, and I am back to trying to vlog every day of 2026. And that was actually the longest break I've taken from vlogging since the year started. I actually haven't filmed a vlog in 7 days. Well, my YouTube studio says 6 days and 22 hours, but it'll be 7 days. I, as I said on my community post, was very, very sick. Let me start all this over. Happy Monday. Hopefully you had a nice weekend. Hopefully you had a nice week. Let me know in the comments what I missed out on, what was going on with you. I would love to know. Now I'll share with you what happened to me. I said on my community post last week that I was sick. And I was. I got sick. And it was basically the colitis flare-up that I had that I thought was gone, came back, and it came back worse. I was nauseous. I couldn't keep food down. Anything I tried to eat, I couldn't hydrate myself. It was painful. I literally was in bed. I'm in bed right now, actually, with a heating pad. This heating pad has been my best friend for the last week. I was just on liquids, and even that, it wasn't even really liquids. It was like electrolyte ice pops that were very soothing, and to hydrate me, water, and that was pretty much it. Then I slowly went to broths. Right now I'm on like a little bit more, getting on solid foods, but kind of bland foods, like super refined foods that are easy for my body to break down. I'm finally recovering. I say all that to say that I was very sick. I didn't go to work. I wasn't doing anything. I wasn't even reading. I just felt terrible. I almost went to the hospital, truthfully, and if it would have lasted longer, the severity of it for like the first few days of it, if it would have continued, I probably would have gone to the hospital. I feel like I lost so much weight. I haven't weighed myself. I'm afraid to, because I feel like I actually probably have, and that's not at all a good way to lose weight. I do not advocate for that. I do not recommend it. 0 out of 10. But besides that happening, I also had a very close family member in the hospital. They're actually still in the hospital right now. So between me being sick and then my family member in the hospital, which they're doing okay. It's not like a dire situation. I'm not going to say who it was for their own privacy. Obviously they're not a vlogger. It's not my story to tell. But basically, they are in the hospital. I'm hopeful that they'll be getting out in the next couple days, but they've been in the hospital since last week, Wednesday, actually. So between that and then this, like me being sick, I really couldn't vlog. I didn't have anything to talk about. I was in pain and I couldn't do it. So I apologize. But I feel like I'm on the upswing. So I feel like I'm back to normal to a certain extent. I'm not eating, like I said, completely yet, but yeah, I'm starting to feel better. So it was Monday. I worked from home today. I had a lot of work to catch up on, like a lot, since I missed work a lot of last week. And so I was just getting caught up on work. I had meetings, I had all kinds of stuff. And then I made myself a kombucha. It's not kombucha. It's Kombucha. Squash. It literally looks like a green pumpkin. I made that. So basically I roasted it and then I put it in the air fryer, seasoned, and then I blended it and turned it into like a puree, kind of like a thick kind of soup. So I had that for dinner. It was really good. I'm actually drinking some pomegranate cherry juice, which is supposed to be good for inflammation. So I'm having that. And yeah, I'm just trying to recover and take care of myself and get back to normal. So that's pretty much what I did today. I did over the weekend, since I was starting to feel a little bit better, get some reading done. I read the new Catherine Cole's book, Across the Vanishing Sky. It's book 1 in her new series that's related to the series that just finished. It's like, so one of the main character in this book, he has 4 brothers, and he was mentioned in several of the previous books of the other series that just finished. And It was chef's kiss. I loved it, loved it, loved it. Could not recommend it enough. It was so good. Very good. So right now I'm starting a new book. I'll just say, I think it's in the thumbnail, that I've had for a while. And every time I wanted to read it the week it came out, and I don't remember why I didn't. Something was going on and I couldn't. And then I wanted to read it for Halloween and I didn't, because something was happening and I was reading something else at the time. So I didn't get to it. And then I thought, oh, I can read it for Valentine's Day, even though it's not really a Valentine's Day book. But I was like, you know what? I've put it off long enough. I'm going to read this because I know I'm going to love it. I'm very excited. It's called Loving a Vampire is Total Chaos. It has really pretty artwork in the front cover. So this is the main character male. His name is Xavier Lockwood, and he is a vampire. Very nerdy, redhead. My weakness. And then this is the female main character. And she's a detective. Her name is Celine Brennan. Very pretty. So I'm looking forward to reading that because I follow the author on Instagram. And every time somebody posts like a little, even, oh, the other thing that's cute about this book is that they drew little cartoons of them on all the chapter pages. And there's other art in here. Is that not so cute? But I follow the author, and every time they post like a little cute, like, you know, when they do like teasers of a page or a paragraph or whatever, I'm like, damn, I want to read that because it sounds so funny. And I'm really into, like, I love romantic suspense. I love dark romance. And I just love when there's like humor. Like, yes, obviously I want the steamy scenes, but I love when there's like banter and just a lot of funny characters and back and forth is my favorite thing in romance books. The yearning is nice too, but like, I love when they're kind of silly, goofy. Those are my favorite, especially when I'm in like a sad mood and I want to cheer myself up. So, oh, Maddie's down here. I'm going to be reading that tonight. I did laundry today. This is how you could tell I was feeling better, because I actually did laundry. I washed my bedding and clothes. I just need to hang up some stuff I'm staring at. I need to hang up in my closet. I couldn't because currently Ellie, I would turn the camera around, but I don't want to wake her up. Ellie is currently asleep in the laundry basket of the stuff I need to hang up. So what I do is I take this stuff out and I fold the stuff that needs to be folded, and the stuff that needs to be hung up I leave in the basket, and then I go to the closet and hang it up. Obviously she's currently fast asleep in the basket, so I won't be hanging the stuff up for a little while. I'll probably edit this, and then by the time I edit it, she'll be awake and I can hang that stuff up, and then spend the rest of the night in bed reading my book. So I don't really have much to say. I just wanted to come back and say that I'm fully returning to vlogging every day now. I actually did spend some of the time that I took off planning some videos that I'm hoping to get out and film, since the weather is starting to be nice. It was like 70 degrees today in New York, which was crazy. Maddie is currently she's currently messing up the camera and rubbing herself all over my leg and trying to steal the sensory brush that I was planning to use in our ASMR moment of the day. So, sorry, now she's trying to wake up Ellie, who is in the basket, like I said. She's sticking her paws through the basket and poking her in the face. And she woke her up. Big sisters. I really do think, actually, Maddie, they're twins, literally from the same litter. And I think that Maddie is the older twin. Like, I think they do, when I say they're twins, I mean, they do the thing that cats do where they walk next to each other and bump each other. They always try to eat out of the same bowl. Even though I give them 2 bowls, they try to eat out of the same bowl, and I have to like push them away and give them their, like, push them to their bowls. They go to the litter box together. And it's not like, I know for a fact, and they still like to sleep together, like snuggled up sometimes when they're not fighting. But I know for a fact they're currently fighting right now, if you hear the jingling. I know for a fact they, like, are attached at the hip. They were like that as soon, like, they cry when they can't find the other one. Like, if Maddie can't find Ellie, Maddie will cry. If Ellie can't find Maddie, she'll come to me and she'll kind of start to go and have me help her find Maddie. So it's like, they're very attached at the hip, is why I think that they are twins. And I know that Maddie is older because she's definitely more dominant. Like, Ellie gets mad. When Ellie gets mad, Maddie better watch out. But Maddie definitely like makes the decisions, I feel like, in their dynamic. I feel like she's definitely the more dominant of them. Anyway, I was about to end the vlog until Maddie came over here and distracted me. But yeah, I just wanted to come back and say that I am back. Like I said, I was thinking about video ideas. I did think of a couple places I wanted to go now that the weather is nicer. That I wanted to take you out vlogging. And actually, it's not even going to be a vlog. It's going to be like, I'll still do the daily vlogs, but that'll be like a bonus video. Like if we go to a flea market, that's one of the ideas. I want to go to this really huge, the biggest flea market in New York City. I want to go to that and take you with me. Because I have some gifts and some stuff that I want to look for. I have a couple thrift flip things that I want to do. So there's definitely content that I have planned that I'm looking forward to now that the weather is getting nicer. I also really want to build, and this is an idea I had last year for Ubu, that I didn't get to, which, I mean, makes me sad because he would have loved it. But I really want to build a catio on our back patio this year for the summertime for the girls. So I'm going to try to start mapping that out and figuring that out. So there's definitely going to be a video happening before the summertime because I want to get it built in the spring and get it all set up, and then in the summertime they'll be able to use it. So that's something coming up. But yeah, I did not waste the time that I was convalescing. I very much was planning stuff. So hopefully upcoming good stuff. They're fighting, so I'm going to head out. Well, first I'll try to do my ASMR moment of the day, but then I'll head out. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I will see you tomorrow. Bye, guys. Okay.